right, well, Community Focus here on Channel 6 TV. We've gone to the dogs tonight. As you know, one of the most precious things most of us have in our families is our pets. I mean, we don't think about it a lot, but you know, if you go on a trip or you go somewhere and you need to have a pet sitter, well, you know, there's not a lot of choices around. You know, we've looked around for our pets as well for places to go, and we happened to stumble across a place right here in Bardstown, and I think most of you probably don't even know they're here because they haven't even really opened yet as far as a grand opening and ribbon cutting, and that's coming up next week, but we're going to talk about it right now because we're going to give you a little sneak preview. We're at the Cradle out on Pennybaker Avenue in Bardstown, Kentucky, and if you haven't seen this place yet and you've got a critter that you'd like to board or several things. We'll get into what else. It's multi-purpose of things we do here. So we'll talk about that as well. So stick around. Lots more to come here on Channel 6 at the Cradle right here on Pennybaker Avenue in Bardstown. All right, we're back here now with Angie Greenwell. And Angie's the proprietor here, I guess you would say, at the Cradle. So Angie, tell us a little bit about what is a Cradle?
Well, we have dog boarding, we have a groomer 2 days a week, we have training, pet photography, and we just love them and play with them like they're our own.
All right, well, again, you know, I saw something about nail trimming clinic you're going to have here. So people don't think about that, but, you know, there's a lot. Grooming is very important as far as people looking for a good groomer. And, again, and one thing I think is unusual with you've got dogs here, but you also have cats. And I think you told me something about you might have a gecko. No, and a gecko is a ferret.
A ferret. We're going to probably do the pocket pets as soon as people call. We've had somebody call and ask if we would board a pig, and I said absolutely we would. We've had a request for a ferret and a rat. One of our little girls who works with us, Shelby, she has 2 rats, and she's going to get another one, and she asked if we would pet sit her rat, and I said absolutely.
You haven't got the goldfish or anything yet, but rats and ferrets, it's got it all with the dog. But again, it's a beautiful little place to be. And just before we get too far along, we're going to have an open house on the 11th of October right here. So if anybody wants to come in and look around, but I want to just take a look around here at what you've got and let you tell us a little bit about what somebody can expect. I know I told somebody the other day that you've got a 1-bedroom apartment, you got a 2-bedroom apartment, and you got one's a patio where they can actually go in and go outside and come in. I mean, it's amazing. And they got televisions. So the dog has a TV, is air conditioned and heated. I mean, it's everything an animal can want. I mean, we brought ours here, and I didn't think they wanted to come home. I think they thought they were at a spa. So
they do have a good time.
You pamper them well. And one of the things I like too is you kept us up to date. I mean, every day or so we would get a message, a picture of what they're doing. You know, they're out walking or something of that nature. So that's always good, comforting to know. And I know you've got a TV screen right behind us that you can watch them 24 hours whenever somebody's here.
Yep, we have those connected to our cameras, and we can watch them at home and make sure everybody's doing okay here.
Really? Yeah, I didn't know that part.
Yep. And so we text pet parents and let them know. We text them pictures. We text to text and let them know that their babies are doing okay. And all the girls do that. We all take pictures and send them, and it makes the parents feel better.
You like animals?
Love them. Maybe better than people.
What got you into this?
Well, my daughter, when she graduated high school, she wanted to go to vet school, and she co-opted at the vet's office. She came home heartbroken several days because the pets were really sick. Yeah. And she said, Mom, I just can't do this. And, you know, it was just hard. So I said, well, what about we just open up a boarding where people love their animals, and then you might not have so much of the neglect. And so that's kind of how we came about. We went to Louisville to Pet Suites and looked there and kind of saw their setup and kind of mimicked what they have. Now, they can board like 250 dogs, and we just have 49 spaces. Yeah. But that's okay. We'll get there.
Well, that'll cover Bardstown. And Bardstown and Lebanon, Springfield, I mean, it is centrally located, so if somebody's thinking about boarding their pets for is there a minimum amount of time somebody boards? It's going to be for an hour or two, and then some people stay for 3 or 4 days?
Well, we do have doggy daycare. They can pay $2 an hour Monday through Friday, and we'll let them mingle as long as their temperaments can handle it. On Saturdays, it's $3 an hour on Saturdays. But no, there's no time limit. They can come in anytime they want.
Come stay as a week or two at a time. And
we have a lady that brought hers in for 2 weeks. and she went to Paris, and we were in constant contact with her. I think myself, I sent her over 50 pictures and text, and she gave us a good review. And well, every review we've had so far on Facebook has been really well.
That's what. And matter of fact, that's how I found out about it. I just stumbled at it on Facebook, and that's how I found out you're even here, because we were looking to board our pets. And
we love Samson and Bailey. They're so sweet.
And we looked to board the pets, and I told my wife, I said, let's go take a look. And she did. She fell in love with it. And for her to like it, that was the ultimate, because her standards are pretty high, especially, like you said, her babies. Well, let's take a walk back through here and see what it is you've got to offer, and I think other people will be quite impressed as well. Okay, so Clay, we're going to take a little tour here right now. First of all, we're going to go around. Of course, we got some animals already in.
Yes, sir. As you can see, this whole entire road down through here is filled completely up. So these indoor-outdoor kennels are $30 a day. They come with 5 potty breaks, a bed, and also, like I said, indoor-outdoor kennels. The ones to our left here, they're running $20 a day. As you can see, back to back, in case the family has 2 dogs or something, let them come in and out, see each other. And if we take a little trip around this way,
let's walk around. Okay, we'll go. All right.
and these are our top of the line kennels. These are the suite. As you can see, come with extra comfy beds, water bowls that are inside of the kennel, not like the ones that attach right there.
Yeah.
And also a bed. Also a TV.
A TV. Yeah. So they need the TV.
Yes, they do. Make it a little bit more like home.
But again, you got a nice hallway here for the dogs to run down and sort of get a little indoor exercise as well as some outdoor exercise.
Yes, sir. We usually let the dogs once a day run inside of here, not just outside.
Right.
Because they like to get a little bit of playtime in here.
Absolutely. And I know you're finishing up outside. You're getting a nice little area out there to fenced in and be nice out there as well.
Yes,
so like I said, you got it all. What is it that's missing? Is there anything that you'd like to do that you don't have yet, or you think you've got a top of the line place, you're ready to go?
I think we're ready to go. We just need some more clients.
Well, that part I don't think will be a problem, because I think once people see this and realize, because I know, like I said, I was impressed and my wife was impressed. And if you impress her and to treasure somebody's babies, as you call them, then you basically I think people will be flocking to the place out here. That's my fear. That's why I wanted to wait till after we did ours until we did this show, because I'm afraid everybody will be out here and it'll all be booked up. And
one thing I forgot to add a minute ago, he was reminding me of the space we have open back here. We do training. My daughter does level 1 obedience training. She has 2 clients right now she's working with. They are tickled to death with what she's doing for them. So hopefully that'll take off too. That was one thing I mentioned.
What's level 1 obedience training?
Just basic commands. Sit, stay, wait, down, walk on a leash. That's been a tough one. A lot of parents are drug in here when they drop their dogs off, and so she puts the special collar on, and it makes them kind of behave a little bit better.
And I know the old saying is you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but how old can a dog be to learn some of these things? I know, like, if you got a dog that's pretty much set in their ways, can you retrain a dog?
She just talked to a pet parent one day last week, and the dog's 10, and they think they're going to be able to work with it.
Really? So, That's wonderful. So, again, you're well covered here as far as a nice, clean place for them. You feed them several times a day and clean it up after them. It's a
full-time job.
It is a full-time job. So, October the 11th, that's the open house. So what is that all day long, or what time is that?
I believe it's from 11 to 2, and we're going to have refreshments. We're going to serve refreshments and just let people come in and see what we have. We're going to take pictures. And then you said about the nail clinic, October 14th. We're going to take pictures that day as well and have the nail clinic too. So.
A lot of stuff going on. Critter Cradle out here on Pennybaker Avenue. Now, it's off of Bloomfield Road, 62, in case you may not be familiar with the area. If you're in Bardstown heading out toward Nelson County High School, you'll see Pennybaker Avenue about, maybe a half mile past the intersection of 245, and just turn to the left there and come back maybe a quarter of a mile or so, and you're going to find the Critter Cradle. And I'll be honest with you, you're going to be impressed. Because people come in and just say, take a tour anytime they want to.
We give tours all the time, and a lot of times they will go ahead and book with us, or at least they'll take the paperwork to talk to their husband or their wife to see if they want a board. We've heard back from probably 95% of people.
Now, I know you got a Facebook page. You got a telephone number.
Okay, phone number is 502-348-3130.
3130. Okay, so get in touch with them. Find out what this place has got to offer. Like I said, this is nice stuff for me to stay in. So, Clay and Angie, we appreciate you all letting us stop in here today and take a look around. And like I said, I think this is a great addition to Bardstown area or the whole Central Kentucky area because it's something we definitely need. I've looked around for different places to board. I've actually had people ask me, because people take their pets very seriously. I mean, it's not like, the olden days when you had an old barn cat or something and you just didn't think that much about them. I mean, today pets are pretty much part of the family, and especially indoor pets. I mean, to the place they do. So you all doing a great job. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, well, Clay, appreciate you letting us here. So you're still in high school, right?
Yes, sir. I'm a senior at Thomas Nelson High School.
What are you going to do after you get out of there?
Going to Bellarmine.
Bellarmine. So you going to come back and do this, or you got something else big in mind?
Something else on my mind.
Okay. We'll interview you in 4 years and find out what that is. All right, stick around. A lot more to come here on Community Focus TV. Kenny Fogle, I'm your host. We'll be right back right after this.